answer. Good afternoon, students. So today we are going to start with module 6, that is graphs. So up to now we have seen exponents and powers, logarithm, trigonometry, differentiation, integrations and algebra. So the next topic is the graph. So graphs in physics, like why we need to study about graphs and what is the use of the graph. So first point, graphs are the visual tools to understand how one quantity changes changes with another. Like with example, like x is there and y is there. With respect to x, how much y has been changed, or with respect to y, how much x has been changed. So second point is, in physics we often relate time with position, velocity, acceleration and pressure. So for example, if I take velocity and time graph, and if I take the area under that, I will get displacement. So similarly, if I take acceleration and time graph, I will get, if I calculate the area, I will get velocity. So this is where the graphs plays a major role in physics. So example, plotting distance versus time helps to identify if a motion is in uniform or non-uniform motion. If I take a graph, this is y and this is x. Okay. In this place, suppose a straight line is there. So I can say that it's moving with respect to y, like x is moving with respect to y equally, that is uniform. If I take some graph like this, uneven graph, so I can say that at point A and point B both are not equal, so both are non-uniform, I can say. The next one is like coordinate axis. The x axis is horizontal, usually represent the independent variable. So whenever there is a variable, totally two variables will take, one is independent and one is dependent variable. So whenever there is a independent variable, no, you should take it in x axis, that is horizontal. This is horizontal and this is vertical, will say. So independent variable in x axis and dependent variable in y axis. So the y axis is a vertical and shows the dependent variable like distance. Okay. So this is distance and this is time. Next one is the point 0, 0 is called the origin. So whenever we talk about origin, the point is 0, 0. Next one, example, in a speed time graph, the time is in x axis and speed on y axis. So we have seen that this is displacement and this is time. If I talk about velocity time graph, this is velocity and this is time. If I talk about speed, this will be my speed and this will be my time. Okay. So time is a independent variable, they said, and dependent variable on y axis. Next one, understanding the slopes. A slope of a line is a tangent of an angle made by the line with positive x axis in anti-clockwise direction. So where we are using this slope, like what is the use of this slope? Whenever if I take a graph, so at this point how much the quantity has been changed. To determine the quantity, I am using a term called slope. So that slope is said to be like from x axis to in the anti-clockwise direction, a tangent has been drawn. Okay, a tangent has been tangent has been drawn. This is tangent. What is the meaning of tangent? A line which touches a point of any graph, like exactly only one point it should touch. Yes or no? If it touches 2 points, I cannot say it's a tangent. Now it tells us the rate of change. That's what I said. It tells us the how much the quantity has been changed, rates of change, like how much the graph has been changing, like from initial to the final stage, how it has been changed, or in between at that instant how much the graph has been changed. So mathematically slope is determined in terms of m, which is nothing but tan theta, where theta is between 0 to 180 degree. We will see where the slope is positive and where the slope is negative, where the slope is infinite and where the slope is 0. So when 0 to 90, at angle lies between 0 to 90, slope is positive. Angle lies between 90 to 180, slope is negative. Angle that is equals to 0 or 180 degree, slope is 0. Okay. When the angle is 90 degree, slope is not defined, that is infinite. See, for example, if I take a graph like this, what they said, the angle between 0 to 90 means, so this is 90 degree, no, exactly, this is 0 degree, no. When both lines are same, I can say it is 0 degree. When they are perpendicular to each other, 90 degree. So exactly when I take the angle, this angle are between 0 to 90 degree, no. This is 0. If I take this will be 90. See, this is 0. If I take like this, it will be 90. So this is positive slope. When I talk about the negative slope, no, it is more than 90 and less than 180 degree. So between 90 to 180 degree, the slope is negative. So between 0 to 90, slope is positive. Next one is angle 0, exactly. So if I take a tangent like this, if I draw a tangent like this, angle is 0, that is slope is 0, slope is 0 or 180 degree. So 0 degree like this, if I draw one more line like this, no, the angle is 180 degree. Next one, if I take a 90 degree, if I draw a slope for that, if I draw a tangent for this, the slope is infinite. Let me draw a graph here. So there is a graph like this. If I want to draw, or if I want to find what is the slope, yes, ma'am? So if I take a point here, exactly at this point and this point A and point B, can you say what is the slope, either it is positive or negative? First I need to draw the tangent with respect to x axis. Take the x axis, draw the tangent, and take the x axis, draw the tangent. Okay. Find the slope for A and B, either it is positive or negative, that's it. Yeah, whoever watching in online now, you can give the answer in the comment boxes. See, if I draw a tangent like this, is this angle lies between 0 to 90 or 90 to 180, or it's exactly 0 or 180 or 90? 0 to 90. So what is the slope? Positive. Now if I draw a tangent like this, now the slope is 0. So hope you understood now, like how to find it is positive or negative or 0 or infinite. If I draw a tangent like this, infinite. Okay. So example, for example, theta equals to 60, then tan theta, we know that we have seen a slope is said to be in terms of m. So which is nothing but tan theta. So here tan 60, what is tan 60 value? Root 3. So if I take the value of root 3, so it is positive or negative? Positive. So it will be positive slope. Now 135, tan 135, how I can write in trigonometry? Tan of 135, no? 90 plus 45, right? So again I can say it is 90 plus 45 or 180 minus 45 in both ways. So if I take 180 minus 45, it is minus tan 45. So what is the value for tan 45? 1 by root 2 or 1? 1. So cos 45 sin 45, it is 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2. If I take tan 45 sin by cos, it is 1. So minus 1. So it is a negative slope. Okay. So slope using dy by dx. So if any equation is given, okay, so slope is nothing but the first derivative, okay, dy by dx, the differentiation of the equation. In that if I take f of x, y is equals to f of x, the function, the equation, for example, if I take 2x, y is equals to 2x, what is the slope for the equation they are asking? So simply differentiate the equation. If I differentiate, what will be the answer? Only 2. So this is the slope of the given equation. So example here, y is equals to 4x plus 7 is there. If I differentiate this one, what is the answer? 4, only constant. So it is a constant slope, we will say, constant slope. So next example is y is equals to 2x square. If I differentiate that one, what I will get? 4x. So if I keep a value for x, the dy by dx will be changes. So it's a variable slope, we will say. Variable slope depends upon the value whatever we are giving for x. So y is equals to 3x cube minus 2x square. What is the slope for this one? 9x square minus 4x. Is this variable or constant? Variable. So if I keep value 1, like this is dy by dx, that is 9x square minus 4x. So it is a variable slope. If I keep x is equals to 1, what is the value? X is equals to 1. It is 5. So at x is equals to 1, dy by dx is equals to 5. For example, if I take x is equals to 2, so square, 2 square is 4, 4 nines are 36, 36 minus 8, 28. So at x is equals to 2, dy by dx is equals to 28. This is my slope. Okay. So the slope keeps on changing. Understood? If I take x is equals to minus 3, what is the slope? X is equals to minus 3. Yeah, give the answer. Hi Rudraksh. Yeah, give the answer for the slope x is equals to minus 3. See, equation is there, no? 9x square minus 4x. Only substitute the value of x is equals to minus 3. So dy by dx is equals to 9 minus 3 square minus 4 into minus 3. So it is 9 square 81, 3 square no, it is 9, so again 9 square 81 minus 12, so minus of minus will be plus, so which is nothing but 93. Yes or no? 93 no? So it is, if I take the value either it is negative or positive, slope is positive or negative we cannot say, depending upon the what value we are getting at the final we can say it is a positive slope or negative slope. See, in x is equals to 1, x is equals to 2, I got positive slope, but x is equals to minus 3 also I got the positive slopes. Okay. Now the types of slope. So we have seen that it is positive, negative, 0 and infinite. So line rises from left to right. So a line rises from left to right, a rising line. Say this is the graph. So this is the graph. If a line rises from left to right like this, these are the positive slope we say. Okay. By seeing simply the graphs, we should determine it is positive or negative. So if a line rises from left to right, it is a positive slope. Next one, a line falls from left to right. So falling like this, falls from left to right. So previously we have seen that by keeping angle or by using angle we have solved. Now by using the lines, either it is a falling line or rising line from left to right, I can determine that it is a positive or negative slope. Understood? So if I take the angle for this one, it is lies between 0 to 90 no. If I take this one, it is 90 to 180. So this is line rises from left to right, line falls from left to right. Next one is horizontal line. If there is a horizontal line, this one is a vertical, this is horizontal. If there is a horizontal line, slope is 0. If there is a vertical line, slope is infinite. Okay. Now this is the schematic diagram or graphical representation for the slopes, positive or negative or 0 or infinite. Okay. So point 1, this is the point 1 no. So if I extend this one, angle is 0 to 90. If I extend this one no, the angle 90 to 180. So whenever you are taking angle, you should keep the reference as x axis. From x axis you should take the angle. Next one, point 3. This is the point 3 no, point 3 horizontal. So which is parallel to x axis. Whenever line parallel to x axis, 0. Whenever a line perpendicular to x axis, infinite. So this is the graph for y is equals to x or mx. Okay. So if I take y is equals to 2x, slope is positive, y is equals to minus 2x, slope is negative. Okay. Next one, y is equals to mx plus c. For example, if I take y is equals to 2x plus 1, 2x plus 1. If I want to draw the graph for this one, simple thing, take x is equals to 0 first, y is equals to 1. If x is equals to 0, y will be 1. Yes or no? Next point, if x is equals to 1, what will be the y value? Y is equals to 3. If x is equals to 2, y will be 5. If x is equals to minus 1, y will be minus 1. If x is equals to minus 2, y will be minus 3. So I got some values here, x is equals to 0, y is equals to 1, first one. Second one, x is equals to 1, y 3. Third one, x is equals to 2, y 5. Fourth one is x is equals to minus 1, y is equals to minus 1. Fifth one, x is equals to minus 2, y is equals to minus 3. If I take a graph and if I plot these points, no, I can get the graphical representation for the equation. So whenever equation is given, from that equation substitute the value of x, you will get the value of y. Okay. So take some 2 to 3 positive x values, 2 to 3 negative x values, and x is equals to 0. So you will get some values, you can take that values and plot the graph. Now graph of y is equals to 1 by x. This is the graph of y is equals to 1 by x. Okay. So after seeing this graph now, we are going to use these graphs in acceleration, velocity and displacement. In these three topics we are going to use this graph mainly. And one more thing, whenever graph is given in acceleration, no, question will be asked either the acceleration like velocity is constant or velocity is variable, like those questions will be asked. Okay. So this is about a graph. Okay. So this is about the today's class. From tomorrow we are going to start with vectors and scalars. Okay. Thank you guys.